Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna go from this hair transformation to this. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get that started. So I'm just gonna take out my hair, give it a nice little brush. This is one of those curl brushes. I got it on Amazon. I will put my affiliate link in the link if you do want to try it. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't buy one of these brushes forever ago. That was just a bad move on my part. I actually prefer still my boar bristle brush, which I bought on Amazon too. So if they're still selling this particular brand so soon, it's great. I love this one. The idea with the boar bristle brush, especially for us really curly girlies, this distributes your oil, and it's going, the oil, like your natural oil from the scalp, and it's going to distribute that all through your natural hair and leave it super soft and just like, delicious. So I don't color the rest of my hair anymore. The only thing I do color to keep me sane is like my bangs and these little things. But I've been growing out my natural hair color for probably when I turned 30. I'm 32, so I've been growing out my natural for 2 years. Haven't put any color on it. Embracing the sparkles and all that, which honestly I love me. A crone, you know. So we shall see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush those. And then I'm gonna section out the part of my hair that I need to touch up. All right, let me see. This part is literally the hardest part. The biggest pain in the butt. But I am touching my hair up because I have a festival on Friday. I am so excited. One of my favorite bands in the entire world is Down, and I finally go get to see them in person, and I can't freaking wait. Oh my God, I'm so freaking stoked. I was supposed to go with my husband, but he might not be able to get off in time, so I'll take my kid and show him a freaking amazing time. He's been to a bunch of shows before too. His first show was a freaking Buckethead show where we, if you're a fan of Buckethead, you know, he's like really cool with his fans, man. He is an avid lover of like old superheroes, like the Japanese superheroes. So my kid was wearing, oh, what the hell kind of shirt was it? It was the damn Japanese superhero. He's got 777 Ultraman. There it is. But he was wearing one of his shirts, and Buckethead's roadie, what the hell is his name? He's been with him for a while, but we were standing on the side trying to get his attention, and he noticed the shirt, thankfully. But we got a Godzilla toy, because we know he's, you know what I mean, into the original movies and stuff. And we customized it because I got like a little metal bucket that fit, I'm just making all types of messes, that fit Godzilla's head. Okay, so fit his head. If I can find a picture, I'll definitely add it in here. But it was so cute. Customized it, made it his little KFC bucket, and he gave my son the pick that he used for that show. Like, how freaking amazing is that? We didn't get to actually see him, like I said, because he was just going through his crew. Because if you don't know, he's got like a compromised immune system. He just has to be very careful and stuff. And at that point in time, he was either recovering or something was going on. So he ended up canceling like the toy part, you know. So, but luckily enough, we got noticed, and my son got to give him the dinosaur, the Godzilla that we worked on, and I just thought that was the coolest freaking thing. So that was literally his first rock and roll show. Like, how cool is that? It was, where the hell was it? The venue was decent, though. It was one of the ones where you can, like, sit in the back of the room. It looks like a giant restaurant, essentially. But the floor, like, is right on the stage, so it was right there. Amazing show. It was really amazing. He had such a great time. After that, we took him to go see Blue Oyster Cult, which Godzilla, listen, that was his song. That still is his song. You know what I mean? This kid freaking loves BOC and Black Sabbath. It's amazing. It's great. So we got to go see them play his favorite song live, which was amazing, man. So freaking cool. So that was a really, really great show. And then I think after that was the Pantera show. Got to see Phil and Zach, Rex up there. It was really, really, really awesome. That was a great show too. It was raining that night, so a lot of people just didn't come. Plus it was on like a weekday, I'm pretty sure too. So instead of our terrible seats that were literally the farthest from the stage, we got upgraded to, so the stage is right here. Our seats, stage is like right here. Our seats were right there, like looking over the stage. It was freaking amazing. We always have good luck when it comes to concerts. Like, oh my God, I just went to a Foreigner and Lynyrd Skynyrd concert the other night with one of my very best friends in the world. Holy shit. Like, that was absolutely incredible. Wow, that was such a great show. Like, Lynyrd Skynyrd was really good, don't get me wrong, but Foreigner, like, they stole the show for me. It was absolutely amazing. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. So, I'm gonna try to section these little sides as best as I can and try to get out like all the little brown pieces that I don't want. Because honestly, these little side things, I've been keeping up with them, but I don't want to anymore. So I'm debating on whether or not to just get some type of like demi-permanent something and throwing it over them. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, all right. Yep. Getting these guys. Get him all sectioned out. It's looking okay. I'm going to go ahead and just take a little butterfly clip. Oh my God. P.S. Thank you, Aubrey. You're freaking amazing. That's actually my friend's daughter, who I just went to this show with. She gave me this and freaking love it. Who doesn't need a gold butterfly in their life, you know? All right, I'm going to section that out. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to find some type of conditioner and line. Make sure I get all this stuff because I don't want to have to fix that with any type of color. So I'm going to block it out. If you have Vaseline, that'll work too. That'll definitely work. It's just a tad bit harder to get out of the hair, but literally whatever you got, make it work. You can use a regular conditioner. It does not have to be leave-in conditioner. This is just what I have on hand. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and literally just like block all that out. Make sure I get these guys for sure. I'm always so tempted to just bleach all right here. What do you guys think? What do you think I should do? And just have that block of, you know, as icy as I can get it white. Although the toner today, I have T18, and then I also have T14, which I've been mixing, and honestly, it's been giving me like a really pretty color, so I might end up doing that again instead of just picking the one. All right, let me get this guy. And I think I'm going to start with the bleach on these ones because for whatever reason, they don't lift as light as I would like them. And my natural is probably like a level 4 chestnutty brown. I'm very, very warm pooling. Very warm pooling. So I do have a lot of natural red in my hair anyway. So the longer I can leave the bleach sit on, the better. For sure. Just went to Sally's to re-up. I just grabbed the Collided Colors. Old, tried and true. So we're just going to use that and then mix it with, I got 20 volume. We're going to go ahead and do that. All right. That looks good, I think. So, cool beans, cool beans. But yes, I'm so excited for this show. I absolutely cannot wait. I get to see Lamb of God again, obviously, Zach Wilde, his bands. I'm so excited, dude. I can't freaking wait. My son's already seen Black Label and Black Sabbath, so we just get to see these guys again, which is awesome. Because like I said, he's a huge Sabbath fan, so super, super exciting. Are you guys gonna hit up that show? What shows have you been to already? There was a lot of good shows this summer, a lot, and I have a couple more coming up too. I finally get to see Crowbar, which I've been dying to freaking see, because that's another band I've been listening to for God knows how long, and it's just like I never got the opportunity before. So this past year, I've been free, if you know anything about my personal life. So I've been really trying to just make some memories and get in there and, you know, have fun. So super excited. I get to see that. I get to see them. The week before that, I get to marry my best friend and her old man, who's been together for over a decade, you know, so that's freaking fun. I get to bring together these two people in holy matrimony or whatever it is. I'm so excited though, and I'm so honored she asked me to be that person for her. So it's just been a really beautiful year, and it truly just continues to get more beautiful each day. Now, don't get me wrong, stress is real. Stress is there. The uncertainty is a killer. But, hey, just be a good person today, at the end of the day. Do what's right. Do what's right, and all good things will come your way. That's all I can say about that, because truly, karma is real, and if you are a good person, you don't have to really worry about shitty stuff other than just the regular nonsense of life and whatever's going on with our government. Let me not sidetrack on that, because that is a whole video. My guy. These people. But, all right. Cool. We got our bleach mixed up. I just did like half a scoop and eyeballed the developer. It's 2-to-1, so you're going to want to add more developer than bleach. Definitely follow the instructions, though. I grew up around hair. I went to cosmetology school. Mother is a cosmetologist. Father was a barber. Like, I know what's going on. So, all right, let's see. We're going to get these on the scalp first. Get them roots in there. And you're going to want to make sure, especially if you do already have, like, pre-lightened hair, try as hard as you can not to get it on the other lightened hair if you're doing a root touch-up. Just because breakage will absolutely come into play. So that's why, honestly, it's a little tiny piece anyway, so whatever works. Brad Mondo, don't come for me, okay? Listen, I know what I'm doing, I think. So hopefully that'll be enough. And I'm probably going to leave this on for, honestly, I'm going to leave this on for about 40 minutes. See where we go with that. cool. Get those. And you're going to want to make sure that it is very saturated. Don't be afraid if your hair looks like, well, your roots look like they're drowning in bleach. You're gonna want that. You want that sheesh hydrated and making sure that it's really staying in there. Okay, so we'll move on to the bangs. Let's see. I think we'll start in the back. And just really try to get all these roots in there. All right, re-tap your brush. Let me see. So take as small as sections as you can, and you're just gonna lay it down on that root, on the dark part. You're gonna ignore the light parts completely for right now. And if you do get it on the light part, no big deal. Wipe it off. Just wipe it off a little bit. Because you really don't want to be pushing your luck with the breakage, especially if you're like me and you're just touching it up. So there's already, you know, old lightener on there, and it's like compromised. So just be really careful. No rush, literally no rush. We're gonna let this process for a while anyway, so don't feel like you have to super rush to get it on there. Just make sure you're doing it correctly. That's the most important part. All about application, my baby. If it takes you a little long, it takes you a little long. Like I said, we got over a half hour to process this crap anyway, so just focus on that. All right, yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch down, make sure that's, like I said, super hydrated. You do not want your bleach to get all, because once it's dry, it's dead, you know what I mean? It does not work anymore, so it's just sitting on your hair. So definitely make sure you are not shy with your products and your application. All right, almost done. Once I apply this and set my timer, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, let that process for about 40 minutes or so. I'm also gonna take some more of that leave-in conditioner, and I'm just gonna wet the ends of, apply it to the rest of my bangs. That way, if bleach does somehow come in contact, it is getting conditioned and hopefully like stopped, you know. But that's just what I usually do. I do have some breakage, but that is hard to avoid completely, especially when you're trying to get your freaking level 4 hair that is constantly pulling warm and pulling copper and all that. But it's all right. That's why we like to put in the conditioner on the ends, because that will save some of that for sure. All right, so let me see what we're working with. Looks like I got the bangs applied. Yep, and then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take thumb and index finger and just kind of like squeeze down if there is any bleach on there. By the way, wear gloves. Also, I should be, but I'm ignorant. And I need to find some, but no, definitely wear gloves. It is important that you wear gloves, especially with bleach, because it will burn, okay? Don't do what I do. All right, so cool. It looks like we have a pretty decent application. I'm gonna go ahead and, like I said, take some of this leftover conditioner and just pop that on the ends. All right, cool. Going to rinse my hair off, and then we're just gonna take that same butterfly clip and clip it on each other like into each other like that, because I don't want this hair sitting on my super bleached part. But all right, I will check back in about 40 minutes. I'll see you soon. All right, so it's been about 40 minutes. Definitely looking super blonde. You want that pale yellow color. That's how you know your toner is going to take. So I'm going to go ahead, rinse this out, and then we'll come back to reapplying the toner. All right, welcome back. This is what we are working with. Definitely light enough, so we should be good to go. We are going to do a mix of T18 and T14. These two together are really pretty. The T14 has like a pearlescent thing going on. Very, very pretty. We're gonna do a little splash of that. And a little bigger bit of a splash of the T19, because I do want to get it light. And then right back in with our 20 volume developer. Like I said, we're just going to eyeball that. And this is, again, 2 to 1. So more developer than color. All right, go ahead, give that a little mixy. Perfect. I even tried to look for gloves and I can't find any, so we're just gonna have to use the brush in the phalanges. All right. Cool. Should be something, consistency, something like that, if you can see. Little gloopy, like a pudding. Maybe a little less dense than a pudding. But all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that right on top. The bleach was only in there for about 40 to 45 minutes total. So that's generally works pretty well for me. So cool. But that usually does the trick for sure. That way you don't got to go in and like double process and just fry your freaking hair. All right. Yep. I'm going to slather this on. And then after this, if you can see, I do have a little bit that bled through on my brown hair. So what we're going to do with that is take a little bit of some Just for Men, which is what I use on my eyebrows, and we're gonna go ahead and paint that in there and get those lines straight. All right, hopefully this will be light enough, because that top part is looking a little bit yellowish, but that's fine. It's gonna be okay. It is always going to be okay, kids. All right, perfect. And same thing with the bleach. We're going to saturate. Really make sure it's on there. It's so hard to look in there. I can't do that. Ooh, guys, I did get my camera. I'm currently charging it right now, and there will be better quality videos coming soon, I promise. I am working on it, my babies, my lovies, my friends. Okay, so that will be coming soon, but very excited about that. That's gonna just like elevate a lot of stuff, because I have a lot of different ideas I want to do too. Even though this channel is literally just hanging out, doing whatever, you know. I will definitely be going live sooner than later too, so stick around for little bass jam, you know, hanging out, having fun, playing some tunes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and really soak that on there. Perfect. And then just take my little butterfly clip and get these bangs straight up my face. All right, I'll give you guys a better view because I'm not sure if I did get to show you correctly or not. So this is what I'm talking about. This bleeding right here, that should be dark. And then there's like just little tiny spots. So we're just gonna go ahead and clean those up. No biggie, easy peasy. Get yourself just for men. Jenna Marbles, I miss you. But yes, just for Lexi. And we're gonna use this. Let me try to find a brush. So like I said, I do my eyebrows with this. I might actually throw some on real quick. But you're gonna go ahead, get your little thing, your little eyebrow pencil, and just like fill in those lines. Oh my God, was this the black? I think this was the black. I don't want to use the black. I want to use the brown. Oops, but that's fine. Who gives a shit? All right, cool. Just gonna get that on there as close to the line as I can. But yeah, it's literally the easiest way to fix up any little bleach spots you got going on the way. So definitely grab yourself a little bit of Just for Men. Not sponsored, but I would totally sponsor you. Because listen, women love this shit. All right, and I'm really just gonna like pack it on that line and hope that it covers up those spots. Cool. All right. I'm really only concerned about like the front, because that's obviously the part that people are gonna see. So the little ones in the back, not too much of my concern, especially when I actually wear my bangs out and styled, because it'll just blend in, because it's already like a black and a white look, so it'll just actually blend in with the darker ones and not really have too much of a impact or like visual harsh line, you know what I mean? All right, so I'm just gonna fill all that in right there, and then you can see where I blocked it out and added that. And I'm telling you guys, if you want to like go on your natural hair care journey, but you don't want to color like all your hair, do your bangs. Do a little money piece, little wispy in the front, okay? It has saved the integrity of my hair so much. And curly girls, you know, we are prone to dry hair. So like this is actually so nice. Like I said, I love that silver fox, the crone look, you know? It's like mysterious. It's like freaking, it's like a fantasy look. Oh, I love that. It's so beautiful. So this is just like allowing me to do that, but still have fun. Because like I said, I went to cosmetology school. I did all that. I still do my friends' hair, my friends' kids. You know what I mean? Like I love doing hair. Someday I would like to get back into it. I didn't get my license because they failed me for the nails. And you know what they did? Either the following year or within the next 5 years, they took nails off of the test. So that was like crazy. But yeah, everything else was great. I was always one of the best ones in my class for sure. Because like I said, I grew up with my mom who still does hair and my father who was a barber. Like it was in my blood, okay? But I love this stuff. Anything like beautifying or doing stuff for yourself, that type of stuff, like makeup stuff, spa stuff, hair, nails, all that kind. Love that. It's in my blood to love that. Are you kidding me? I'm a Taurus. I'm ruled by Venus. Okay, we are all about that sensuality, you know, kind of love yourself stuff, making yourself the best version of yourself, you know? All right, so let me give y'all a close-up. This is what we're working with. We're gonna let this tone and sit for about, we'll go half hour, I'll check it there, and then, yeah, we'll come back, see what's going on. All right, see you soon. All right, I went ahead and put my eyebrows on about like 5 minutes ago. And then we're gonna go ahead and rinse off in the shower. We'll see what happens. All right, I just got out of the shower. This is what we are working with. It's a little hard to tell in the light. That line also is going to look harsh for like at least a wash or two. It's a pain in the ass, but worth it. These, yeah, I can already tell those are gonna be really good. So cool. I'm gonna go let my hair down. I'm going to brush it with my curl brush, and we're gonna go ahead and set that. And I'll be back with the final look. All right, welcome back. So my bangs are at least dry. The rest of my hair is not my problem. So this is what we ended up with. I think we're looking good. These turned out just the perfect shade of blonde. That toner is freaking amazing, and I love the formula. Just with a little more of the T18 and then that splash of that like pearlescent, like still naturally kind of blonde. But yeah, I think we're looking good. I'm really digging it. It is not dry. I just put a chopstick in my hair just to get it out of the way. But let's go check out outside real quick. See what the natural lighting is gonna do for me. Try not to show anything in the meantime, but I think we're looking good. I like it. I think it's nice. Like I said, don't mind the rest of my hair. It's up in a little chopstick, but all right, dig it. Thank you guys for hanging out and yeah, coming along in the process of me touching up my little bangs. So let me know if you guys are going to the Berserkers Festival as well. If you are, I'll see you in like 4 days. 4 days. Oh my God, I just stepped outside and I'm already tearing up. My allergy girlies, where are we at? God, I was literally born on Earth Day. I'm like allergic to the earth. Oh my God, my nose. But yeah, I think that looks cute. I'm gonna let the rest of my hair dry and then I might go ahead and do my little 80s bang, but we'll see. All right, once again, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.